guys, we're going to read A Boy Called Bat. Again today we're going to read chapter 13. Okay, the author is Miss Arnold. She is the author, so does she write the words or draw the pictures? She writes the words. And then Mr. Charles is the illustrator, so he draws the pictures. Chapter 13, What's in a Name? The enclosure was nothing like Baby Cake's enclosure. It was just a dog kennel, a smallish one, blue plastic with a handle on the top and a black grate door that locked. But inside, Mom had made a nice nest out of her old, ripped-up t-shirts. Did you use any of mine? Bat asked. I did, Mom said. I hope that's okay. It's better than okay, Bat answered. If the t-shirts still have my scent, then maybe the kit will bond with me. Scent is another word for smell. What do you use to smell with? That's right, your nose. We smell with our nose. I don't think we could get your scent out of your t-shirts if we tried, Bat, said Janie. That's teasing, said Bat, but he was peering into the enclosure and didn't feel very upset. Did you use any of mine, Mom? Janie asked. No, Mom said. Don't worry. I don't see him, Bat said. I don't see him anywhere. He's definitely in there, Bat, Mom said. The door was latched and everything. He's still too little to walk away anyway. His eyes aren't even open yet. Bat unlatched the door and stuck his hand inside. Yes, there was the kit, tiny and warm, wrapped in a fold of fabric. He's safe, Bat said. Bat gets very worried about the baby skunk. Is there something that you worry about? Yeah, sometimes we do worry about that. Okay, Bat, Mom said. Latch up the cage and go wash your hands. Let's have a snack. At the table, Janie was smearing peanut butter on crackers. She'd gotten out a second butter knife for Bat, but loved peanut butter. But he could never pack peanut butter sandwiches for school lunches because Lynn was allergic to peanuts. The entire saw-wet school was a nut-free zone. Janie passed around a roll of crackers to Bat. What's one of your favorite snacks? Yep, that is a good snack. One of my favorite snacks is, well, I like peanut butter too. I know some of you like peanut butter and some of you do not, and that's okay. Mom had heated water in the kettle and poured out 3 cups of tea and crackers and peanut butter. Wonderful. I wonder if Stripey will like peanut butter, he said, trying to be casual about the name. You know, when he's all grown up. Stripey? Said Janie. Is that what you're calling the skunk? It's a good name, Bat said. It's a really good name. Skunks have stripes. I'm not sure it's a good idea to be naming the skunk, Mom said. She looked concerned with little wavy wrinkles across her squished up forehead. If you name him, it will be too easy to get attached. And remember, he's only staying with us for a few more weeks. Besides, said Janie, who says you get to name him? I'll bet I could come up with a way better name than Stripey. It wasn't nice for her to say that. What's a name that you would call the skunk? That's a good name. Let's see what name they pick. No, you couldn't, Bat said, stabbing the knife into the peanut butter jar. Stripey is the best name for a skunk. You always want to give things dumb, obvious names, Janie said. Bat felt sharp, hot tears in his eyes. Do not, he whispered. When you were 4, you named your teddy bear Barry, and last year, when that stray cat kept coming into our yard, you named her Patches. She was a calico, Bat said. Calicos look like they are covered in patches. Janie, said Mom, be nice. Bat doesn't mind, do you, Bat? Asked Janie. Of course Bat minded, but he didn't want Janie to know how much she had hurt his feelings. Well, what would you name the kit? He asked. I don't know. Give me a minute to think about it. Janie munched on crackers and Mom sipped her tea, but Bat just waited to hear what Janie would come up with. He knew it wouldn't be as good as Stripey, and he couldn't wait to tell her so. I've got it, Janie said after a minute. Mom, he was born last Thursday, right? Mm-hmm, Mom said. And we want him to be big and strong. We're learning about mythology in school. I think we should name the skunk after the biggest, strongest Nordic god. We should name him Thor. Thor? Asked Mom. The thunder god, Janie said. It's perfect, see, because they used to celebrate Thor's Day, and now we call it Thursday, and that's when the skunk was born. Thor, Bat whispered. Sometimes Janie was annoying, sometimes she was a mean tease, but sometimes, Bat thought, she was brilliant. Does Bat like the name Thor? Yes, he does. It's a very good name. All right, next time we will read chapter 14.